Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. Former Merafong Municipality Chief Financial Officer Matthys Gerhardus Wienekus has appeared in the Specialised Crimes Court in Pretoria this morning. Wienekus is accused of irregularly making an investment with VBS of 50 million in June 2017. VBS was liquidated in November 2018. And we're joined now on the line by the NPA spokesperson, Mr. Sipho Ngwema. Mr. Ngwema, a very good morning and thank you so much for joining us today. This is the first municipal arrest outside of municipalities in Limpopo. What can you tell us about it?
Yes, indeed. This is the first appearance with regards to the leg that deals with municipalities. It's in connection with the Merafong municipality, as we mentioned. This is a Municipal Financial Management Act breach, which the CFO of the council at the time deposited money into VBS against the instructions of the particular act. So he appeared today. He will appear again on the 29th of July for plea and sentencing.
What was the case? Or you say he's appearing in July?
The case was postponed to July, as I said, for plea and sentencing. There's been a lot of work that has been done in this regard, and what the team is trying to do is when they get to appearances, by that time the indictment is ready. We served the charge sheet today, so from a state point of view, the investigation has been done with this particular suspect, and therefore we are ready for plea and sentencing on the 29th of July.
We gather that he alleges that he was forced to transfer the money into the VBS Mutual Bank. Are you also looking at other officials in Merafong?
Of course, this is only one official with regards to that transaction, so the investigation with regards to the others that may have been involved continues.
What are the material strengths of this case in terms of arresting him? Is it only that he approved?
As I said, with regards to that act, the Municipal Financial Management Act, and his position as a CFO, he was not in a position to have transferred that money. The transfer of that money into VBS was in breach of the law, was in contravention of that particular act, and therefore this is why we are charging him with that particular act. And as I said, we have, with regards to him, we are done our investigation. We are happy with the investigation that we have done. That's why we're able to serve him with the charge sheet today, and the matter is postponed to July, where we will be able to conclude the plea and sentence arrangement.
In terms of the other matters related to the VBS story, we've seen the alleged masterminds get bail. Where to from here for the NPA?
In terms of the investigating team, under the direction of the NPA, we want to make sure that there's a big and a complicated investigation, and we don't want anything to fall between the cracks. So we want to make sure that we deal with it. We started from the top with regards to the institution, which is VBS, but we are then dealing it with in legs. So this is the municipal leg of that investigation. There's still a lot involved. There's still a lot to be done. There's also still a long journey to be done in terms of the entire investigation. So we are dealing with this big elephant. We are biting it in small pieces in order for us to be able to make sure that nobody slips out of this particular investigation, and we're able to bring everyone who broke the law in this regard to justice.
When you say Mr. Wienekus will be appearing in July for a sentencing plea, is this like a foregone conclusion that there won't be a trial? He will embark on a process, a different process?
In terms of how things are progressing, with our interaction with him, we don't foresee that this matter is going to prolong for too long, and we hope that by the 29th of July we'll be able to conclude this particular matter.
Suppose we'll be hearing from you then. Thank you so much for talking to us this morning.
Thanks, David. Thanks.
Sipho Ngwema is the spokesperson for the NPA.